Alright, so hello everybody. Hello. Oh yes. Cannot wait for tomorrow. Pretty sure you guys. But those of you who already know. So yeah, tomorrow man. Tomorrow is such a big day. Yeah, I'm in Discord. I don't know why for some reason like yeah, just cannot wait. Just give me a second now. Yeah, so quite a lot going on here actually. Sorry about that. Yeah, but let me just make sure first and foremost. I'm actually here in Trinidad. Yeah, really nice. Really nice to see me. I'm actually not on Flightsim yet, but I'm actually gonna go on Flightsim right now. Trying to get out into Antigua, man. Yeah, I know you guys probably waiting on for that already. Now, you know, I actually using a different program today. So, bear in mind that things gonna be a little bit different. Yeah, I tried, I don't know why, but for some reason, like, it doesn't. What's that? Okay, just give me a second. Let me see chat. Disappear in effect. Okay, yeah, on. Alright, so why is it not? Because I'm not seeing like it looks like it's leaving, but yeah, so bear in mind, like, yeah, quite a lot of things going on here, so I have to actually make sure everything's all fine. Connecting actually speedboat. Actually, what is my call sign? Doing this flight. Yeah, PMDG. Yeah, PMDG will be hopefully launching their aircraft tomorrow. Hopefully, no issues like Microsoft with this whole server issues and all that. Yeah, man. Sorry, my webcam is a little bit off again, yet again. You know, I actually decided, you know, I'll have to do something about it. I'll have to change it. Yeah, I literally have to do something about it. So just give me a quick moment and yeah, because I actually want to just make sure everything's all fine. But yeah, what you guys actually think about like the PMDG coming out? Like next, you know, next few, basically like it's not even long from tomorrow, you know what I mean? Like literally right around the corner. Yeah, so at least I'm pretty sure a lot of the guys gonna be. I mean, would they be flying much of the Caribbean? Hey man, hey Gerald, hey. Yeah, so I'm actually using a new software actually here right now. So things are a little bit different, so I do apologize. Um, yeah man, you're late, yeah, as usual. Actually some stuff was happening there, so I had to actually make sure everything's fine. So that's fine. T actually going into Antigua today, so TPA, and I'm actually have to put up the. What are you saying there now? The scenery works, but it doesn't show up. Scenery works, but it doesn't show up. Is it? Is that for you? For explain? Oh, for explain. Ah. One of the reasons why it might not work, probably let me show you why. Just give me a second. Let me see if I can actually, because like I said, I'm using a whole new scene here, a whole new thing. So hopefully this doesn't actually break anything. Let me see. Video, not video. Is it window capture? How do? Yeah, actually have to do a whole new thing here. It's display capture. Sorry, not window capture. All right. So let me just put that on automatic, and then I'll be able to just do hopefully. There you go. All right. So that's on that. And let me just go to the file. So let me just go just now. Give me some. Where is it? Explain 11, explain 12. All right. So it was that you need libraries, bro. Yeah. He actually needs that. Actually, you know what? I actually have to open this a little bit more. So I put this like this. So at least the entire top's not like everything's all showing right away. I think that might be a better fit. Jesus Christ. Right. So I think Gerald, your issue I believe is like based on this. I think you probably have this INI file. Okay, let me just put this off first and foremost because some stuff might show up, might pop up here. Yeah, Gerald. So you actually probably yeah. Let me open that file there now. You probably have that file actually in the wrong order. So you actually have to have. Okay, here we go. So let me put it back up on screen now. A lot of leaks and stuff happening, man, including mine as well. But yeah, so where is it? Is it yeah, this one? Yeah, I think you've seen that now, right? You seen that? Wait, are you seeing that, Jara? Yeah, so basically like your airport, you have to put your airport like there's like a set order for it. So you have to put airports on top. Then after your airports, like your default like landmarks comes at the bottom of it. So like that's like, you know, things that comes with explain. And then actually after that, the default, where is it? Global airports. Where is global airports? Oh, actually here. Sorry, here. I don't know, Gerald. Yeah. So you actually have to have your airports and then global airports. So if you have global airports, it's actually be um at the top. So let's say if you put global airports here. If global airports is here, all right. Let me take this off. Global airports is here, and then you have this airport here. You definitely are not gonna see. You're not gonna see this airport actually showing up, because it's actually on top. In other words, the global, which is the scenery, the default scenery and everything, is gonna be on top of the actual airport. So you're not gonna see the actual airport. So you gotta make sure that you actually get that um right here, so that at least that way it actually shows up. Yeah, so that's one thing, and then another thing is sometimes people tend to, or sometimes the actual um game things, like I would say, like for example, like the libraries, some of these libraries, some of them, like the SAM, for example, the SAM library, I believe the SAM library does have a little bit of an issue at times with some sceneries, and then it end up going all the way on top there. So that's one of the issues with that. But let me just put back this global airports, next thing I forget. So where is it? Global airports. Where is the global airport? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, I just passed it. It's actually on top there. So let me put this back at the bottom. Alright. Otherwise, like I say, you're not gonna see that. So there's a set order. If you don't put the right order, then you're definitely not gonna see the scenery. So make sure that the airports is on top, and then the default global airports, and then the landmarks comes at the bottom. Because these landmarks are actually already hard coded, to be able to be seen in the sim, because this is a C++ file. Like there is coding, lines of coding and all that kind of stuff, man, which is already designed according to how is it actually written. So you might say, but all of this stuff is at the bottom. So yeah, like I said, like it's already written, hard coded, written in a way, so you have to actually understand that. Yeah, and probably one of the next issue, actually, let me just show you that quickly. Yeah, just close this for a second here. probably one of the next issue that you have in partly could be actually let me go in this file. Actually, ooh, let me show that screen now, because like I say, I want to make sure I do. There's a lot of shit going on right now, but okay. So if I come up here and let's say we go on to like drive and then go on properties. Is it properties? Just now, let me see. Just now, let me figure it out. Is it properties? I believe it's properties. Is it properties? Give me a second. All right, here we go. Yes. So yeah, one of the issues as well is this section here. Some of them actually you have to have like this in the right order. You know, in terms of for your section here. So basically, like giving the read and writes, like authorization for read and write. So in other words, you could actually have a scenery in this custom scenery library. Go back up here, and you know, custom scenery library, and then actually it still wouldn't actually work because you'd be like, well, how is it not working? It's only because of that section there. Sometimes if read and writes is actually not executed within administration, it will not actually read it. So you actually have to put that on. And then lastly, the next issue you might have is in my airport, in my section here, you would see some of these shortcuts are here. So you can actually take like a scenery. I can literally put this scenery, this Portland scenery, cut this, put this anywhere else on the drive, and then basically wherever I put it, I can just create a shortcut. Let's say go more and then create a shortcut. Wherever I create this shortcut, I must take the shortcut. Like you see here, I put the shortcut inside of here. So this Portland shortcut, wherever the scenery location is, you must cut it and then put it inside of Xpin 12. And then, so you put it inside of here. Obviously, I already have it. Alright? So you must put it inside of here. So if you don't put it inside of here, give me a second. Right. If you don't put it inside of here, it will not read the scenery. So that's just if you have it actually as a shortcut, like on another drive. So in other words, I don't have all my sceneries actually on the same drive. As you realize, like, so many of my sceneries are actually not even here. Matter of fact, you're not even seen any of my sceneries here. Because I actually have them on another drive, and when I'm ready, I just shortcut and put the shortcut here. Because, you know, I don't want to get space and all that kind of, well, not enough space and all that. Anyways, so that's how you deal with that there, Gerald. Let's get into the thick of things, man. Let me get this sim sounds up a little bit. Alright, here we go. Sim sounds is up. So now we can get into the mix of everything, man. It's getting a little bit late, man. I know it's getting a little bit late, but I have a little bit of oh, actually I was supposed to put that up. Yes, let me see. Can I refresh it? Ah, here we go. Why is it showing us at 777? I'm not in a 777. Actually I have to change that. That's what I have to do. Give me a second. See what I'm talking about? Oh, okay, got it. Yeah. Yeah, you just have to make sure that it's, you know, written in the right way and placed in the right way and that kind of stuff, and then it definitely is gonna work. Because like I say, if you don't have these things in the right order, then it's like FSX or P3D with OBEX and all that kind of stuff. You have to have it in the right way, or else it's definitely not gonna work. So okay, so let me see. Ooh, is it 777? 777, what kind of thing is that? It's 777. It's weird. TAPA. Alright, here we go. It's a nice passenger. Pax. Alright, here we go. 804. Oh, that's nice. 804. Alright, so let me try and get the show on the road, man, because I know you guys been waiting there ever since. 804. Right, there we go. Aircraft. And sweet. And I'm just booking this right away. As soon as I get inside the aircraft, man, we're gonna literally try and get things off and running. Alright, so it's 804. So I'm actually gonna connect there on Flightsim now. So actually, let me just show you guys. Oh, here we go. As you guys already know, for those of you who already know, I like to use this program. Big day, man. PMDG, big day tomorrow. Jesus Christ, everyone's gonna be so excited tomorrow. Definitely excited like how I am excited as well. BWA. Okay, here we go. Caribbean Airlines. Once I get that connected. Oh, you say call sign mixed back? No. That's something else. 804, fine. And then go flight plan and then just put sim brief, and then it's gonna, what is it showing? Ooh, that's TBPB to Trinidad. Departure, no, wrong place. Give me a second, let me just change that there quickly. Did I not put Trinidad? Oh, actually, no, I did not actually do that. Oh, actually, because I put the plan, but I actually didn't actually put the sim brief, so let me just put the sim brief very quickly. Yeah, meantime, just, a bit of Trinidad. So I realized, like, when I used to do my streams and all that kind of stuff, man, I used to do them in such a way where, like, I don't know, this program was just causing me too many glitches, man. And I didn't like it at all. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try something different. So it's not the final thing, but I'm gonna just see if this is actually gonna make things a little bit better. Okay, so let me put this as 804. Actually, BWA 804. Alright, because I know you guys seen up on screen like a 777, but we're not actually in a 777 right now. So let me just change this. B38. Yep. Alright, here we go. So now you guys gonna see the right thing now. Up on screen now. There you go. Did I have my... Ooh, there you go. Perfect. So now everything should be working now. Sweet. Yeah, so Trinidad, man. Let me see. Is there anybody online right now? Actually, no. Just so we have one guy here. Probably show you guys again. Oh yeah. It's 44K. He's at 17,700 feet. Caribbean Airlines. As you can see, I have the AIG models, so that's fine. Caribbean Airlines. Oh, actually, yeah, he's in the max. Once you see this equal there, it means that's the actual what he's showing us. The delivery, because sometimes you'll see like a plus, meaning like basically sometimes I don't have the actual livery, and probably that's what happens. So anyways, let's get back to the show, man. Hopefully you guys waiting for PMDG, man. Tomorrow, any of you guys waiting on PMDG tomorrow? Anybody here? Nobody wants to be a pilot? Anybody here wants to be a pilot? Like, it's funny. Glenn Phillips is a pilot. How many people know that? Actually, I'm gonna put that up. Glenn Phillips. I'm gonna pin this as well. Glenn Phillips is a pilot. So all of y'all who knows, like, there's this sports person, maybe. Right, there's a sports person, right, and he's a pilot. They have people like, they have some fathers and all of them who's just like, you know what? They have so much money already, right? They just decide, they just want to become a pilot or something just to be able to take the children. So I was watching this video today on TikTok, and then I saw this guy, yeah, he had his children and stuff, and then he was basically showing them, the plane and stuff like that, and then actually took them off for like a play, a ride and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? So that's really nice, Ooh, is that like my DLSS or something? I hope it's not DLSS trying to crash out here already. I know these days DLSS is just not being kind to me at all. Maybe I might buy the PMDG 737 for Microsoft 2024. I think I will. Even if I actually do have a copy of it already. The wonderful world of flight sim, you know what I mean? Once you have flight sim community and stuff, you always get things anyway, like got friends and all kinds of things. Yeah, it's I mean, who's gonna pay for all of this kind of stuff, man? Like, let's be honest, like, let's seriously be honest, like, who's gonna pay for all of this, like, flight sim kind of stuff, man? How expensive it is for flight sim stuff. Oh jeez, is it me or is it like my DLSS is just acting up here? Just now, let me see. Oh yeah, jeez. Okay, so let me see if I can fix that. Give me a second, let me see how I can. Jesus Christ, why is it doing that? Was that screen buffering? Yeah, I don't know why is it doing that all of a sudden. Literally my CPU is down low anyway, but okay, let me see. Sometimes it's like, I don't know what. Sometimes you have to go outside and then come back inside. and all this kind of stuff, man. I don't know, like, jeez, man, this. You'd be so surprised, man. This, I just think like it's just DLSS, man. DLSS just literally ripping me off every single time. I'm not even joking. It's not even a joke. Stupid thing, man. Let me see. Can I swap? Go left. Oh, you see what I'm talking about? It's die back again. Like, hello. Do you wanna just destroy me? Yeah. Like, but he's not doing it on this screen. So what is it doing? Is it doing on the actual? It's a bit weird. It's doing it whatever screen that it feels like. I don't even know. Alright, so let's just try and see if we can just get out of here as quickly as we can. Yeah. Jesus Christ. I hope it's not actually writing it like, let me see how it's writing it. Is it writing it like with like jogs and stuff like that? Actually, it's not even right. No, is it? Yeah. Alright, request. Could be a post-processing thing, you know. I'll have to revisit all of this DLSS and all this kind of bullshit, honestly. Because it's a frame gen and I could tell okay, what is it saying I have FPS, but apart I don't have frame gen on. So I suspect I removed the frame gen. No wonder why my frames is back down doing God knows what. You know. Absolute bullshit. Come on. Alright, so let's get the show on the road. First thing first. Now I hope this didn't actually jog or anything, but if it did, guys, Jesus. Ugh, I'm so I don't know what's going on. Anybody tell me like why sometimes like this all of this stuff happening? Anybody? Chatting too much? Anybody? Alright, let me come up here, copy FMC data so we can get things off and running. So fuel supposed to be 5822, weight and balance. Put the fuel, there we go. 5822. Okay, set fuel. Fuel set. And then passengers. What's the passenger count today? So we can get out of here. Ooh, 148, so pretty much like a full seat here. 148. I think the max actually has like what? What does the max have? The max have like, is it 170 something passengers for the max? Alright. What's the cargo there? Cargo of 2.7 actually. So I normally just put this like, I don't know, 1.7, something like that. And then, I don't know, put something like 1,000, something like that. Alright, set this. Okay, let's get back up here, and I believe that should put the zero fuel rate 60.9. Yes, that is actually checked to be exactly how it's supposed to be. And let me see. We almost finished, you know, guys. We almost finished the pre-checks here. So it's 2.2. I'm actually motoring along as quickly as I can. 350. Okay, check. And then the winds is actually 234 13. 234 13. Now you know I actually could and I actually have Simber, not GSX. I don't know, for some reason my GSX having some issues, man. Damn you GSX. Absolute bullshit. Yeah, so I mean you could use this, you know. That's why I like doing Simber panels, so instead of like, you know, every time I have to swap around. Finally the PMDG actually, you know, did that. So what's that? Cost index 8 here, we have all of that set, check. And let me see, what else do we have to do here now? Flight time 1 hour and 12, and we just have to do the takeoff performance, and we're pretty much getting ourselves on our way for departure. That's probably going to be the fastest departure I've ever had out of any airport. Alright, so you take off 1, so there we go, take off 1, 45 on the cells, there we go, flaps 5. Alright, there we go, CG, check, flaps 5. Alright, so you see, it's so nice. I tend to use the aircraft one instead of actually SimBrief, so Alright, I don't know why this stupid thing just started jogging all of a sudden. Alright, here we go. 1, 2. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, something. Why is it doing that? Honestly to God. Like, I thought this DLSS thing wasn't gonna happen anymore. I mean, right now it's like it. Alright, so let me see. Is there another way to fix this thing? Or should I do this? I don't know. I don't know. What is the way to fix this thing, man? Why is it always doing this jagged thing? Which is a bit weird. See what I'm talking about? Is this a DLSS issue or something? Yeah, I don't know if this is a DLSS issue, man. Seems like some kind of DLSS issue. Alright, anyways. Let's get a show on the road. Put this up to Henry heading 104. Oh jeez. Keep it up to about 10,000 just for now. I think we're fine here, and then I think I can pretty much start. Just all the passengers are already boarded, so we can probably put the collision lights on. Put this on steady for now. Wing lights as well. Logo can come on as well. Yeah, now I need to figure out why this stupid jagged thing is happening, because Lord alone knows why it's actually happening. Alright, here you go. Jesus. Like we're fine here. Sorry guys. I don't know why, but for some reason this stupid thing, this like I don't know. I don't know. Oh god. Some stupid, I don't know, some string buffering or something that I don't know. Yes, there's a reason for it. I guess afterwards we'll figure out like why this stupid thing is happening in this terrain. I don't think it's like, is it VSync? You know what? Let me check to see if this is a VSync issue. And it is. Quality. DirectX 12. 100% refresh rate. I don't know. Should I put this to 50 or something? I know they said something about like level of terrain sometimes. Object level of detail, something like. So I don't know if that could be an issue. could be the problem, man. Alright, well, I don't know. It seems like probably it could be the problem, but anyways, I'm gonna stick around for that anyway. Alright, so let's get this show on the road, like I said. You guys probably wanna get out of here a long time. Next side, tap, menus, system page, and let's get the ground support because I don't. We're on APU right now, so it's fine. Alright. Put the background up a little bit, and that up a little bit. Yeah. I think like we're fine. Okay, here we go. Why are all these things like trying to pop up like all of a sudden now? I want to do the pushback. I think this aircraft, if I remember, I believe this aircraft actually has its own aircraft pushback. Because for some reason, GSX just feel like being an absolute, you know, it's been an absolute devil or something like that. So it's like, guess I do it myself. Pushback, remove tower, and what's that? Move. And how was that? I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. And it's gonna be a straight. Yeah, we're just gonna do straight because I already don't even know. So let's put this 50 meters. And actually, no, we have to actually go nose gear to the right. Nose gear, no, nose gear have to actually go to the left based on where we are. Put it to about like, I believe it's about 60 degrees, something like that, probably. I don't know. Based on where we are, I believe it's like 100 degrees, sorry. Jeez, it doesn't. Alright, well, that's fine. There you go. Alright, so here he is coming in. Sweet. Absolute. Alright, so yeah. I don't know, he was asking me like something about like why did I move, but I don't know, for some reason like sometimes when I have too many things running, like it just collapses everything, like literally. Like data, everything just starts to go terrible. Alright, going 350, Tampa. Yep. And we just need to actually put altimeter 2983. Okay, that's all set. Check, check, check. And we're pretty much alright. No actual ATC at the moment, so that's fine. So we can start engine number 2. Alright. First of all, pressurize the hydraulics. And then we will get the hell out of there. Alright, and start. I said nose to the left, not. Jesus Christ. Do I have to now? Time to stop. You know what, let's just stop because I don't know what you're taking me. It said nose to the left though. Nose gear to the left. So turn left. Not, I don't know. But yeah, probably I read that wrong. At least we're here, so we're fine here. Let's just put the brakes on. Brakes on. Let's get the hell out of here. And engine number 2 starting up. Trinidad, man. The sim sounds up. I think the sim sounds up, you know. So I feel like you guys are supposed to be hearing all this, you know. The motor, 21. Okay, here we go. When I'm ready, I'm actually gonna get my track arrow stuff like up and running. I don't know, for some reason the sim just not the best, so I don't actually do track arrow. Give me a second. Yeah, one of the things I like about this Ifly, and PMDG obviously now have it now, so you know all this baggage and stuff. I would tell myself I wonder if it's like a collaboration, you know, sometimes. You know, PMDG has this stuff now with this 737. They actually, you know, all of these bags, all of this stuff can do that. You know what I mean? Like before, you know, PMDG didn't have any of that. But now it's nice to see that the actual 2024 version actually could do that. So um, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually really nice, you know. Jeez, look at all this kind of stuff, man. That's not a PMDG, right, guys? So hopefully none of you guys actually think this is a PMDG. Ooh, really actually Ifly, yeah. Let me use my pan around. Close. Oh, that's nice. There we go. Here we go. And one engine is started. Let's start at engine number 1. Motoring. 16, 18, 19. Alright, here we go, 21, and then we're gonna get the engine 1. Alright, so let me get on this side. Hopefully this doesn't actually break the sim. Anybody else here? Actually, no. No, so it seems like I'm the only one departing out of Trinidad today. It's motoring. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Give me a quick second. Give me a quick second here. Let the engine start up. Alright. So let's get the show on the road. Oh, you said tagged? They tagged? Oh, nice. Yeah, they'll tag. Yeah, I feel everybody will tag along like tomorrow for sure. Like literally everybody will tag along. I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna buy this plane like right away. I definitely will. Like even if like knows Ifly and stuff, like you know, flights in the Caribbean, but like Jesus Christ. Actually, you know when I really think about it. Actually, when I really think about it, like I just check it. Like, yeah, I have my 2024. But I'm actually struggling with performance in 2024. So Jesus Christ, like I have that to worry about. Yeah, even if like I have the pre-built version, you know, community really helped and all that kind of stuff. But it's like I feel like you have to be able to try it out first and see if it works for you and that kind of stuff, and then actually afterwards buy it. But that's not the case with most PMDG stuff. You actually should buy it. Yeah. So unfortunately. Put this at about 6, 2, 5, 6, something like that. Yeah, that's the sad thing about PMDG products. Like you know, I don't think there is no trial. All right, flaps 5, there we go. Flaps 5 coming down. Flaps 5, yes, flaps 5 is coming down. Let's check out our test. There we go. Come on. Fully up. Check. Actually, let me make you guys see that in a better view. I think I did put that down, actually. There we go. Call me Captain Edward, man. Captain Edward. One of these days, you know, I'll actually be a pilot. I wouldn't feel Glenn Phillips is a pilot. You know, I actually put that Glenn Phillips is a pilot. And people, like, you know, it doesn't matter who you are. You could be a sports person, business person, whatever the case may be. If you want to become a pilot, you could be a pilot. Like, nothing wrong in, like, being a pilot. I don't know why people get the notion that you shouldn't, like somebody like, you know, be like Flightsim, blah blah, pilot, whatever. I want to be a pilot. He's a pilot. They have some of the cricketers and athletes that I know of that are pilots. I want to be a pilot. If I get money in life, I am going to buy a plane. Oh, when I mean a plane, I'm going to buy a little plane so I can fly to the different islands and have an enjoyable life. You know? So I don't care what people think. Anyways, let's get motoring along. Brakes off. Okay, here we go. Go forward. Alright, there we go. like I said, my GSX didn't actually work too well, so yeah, just bear with me. Bear with me. This all this bullshit GSX bullshit. You guys know already. And then the lighting is getting a bit off as well. That's just like, you guys should follow my TikTok, man. You guys should, if you guys see my TikTok and stuff, man, you guys probably might have a bit of a laugh. Actually, it's not even bad. Actually, on my TikTok, I have a lot of like some of the cool things I've done and stuff like that on TikTok. Like in terms of aviation, man. I feel like I put more like better aviation stuff on TikTok than like YouTube. YouTube is more like for like tutorials and stuff, but on TikTok you just make videos, aviation videos, and you just post it up, that kind of thing. Yeah. Wait, am I going on the grass? No, that's not the grass. Oh, I thought I was on the grass, Alright, so departed. Actually, should I do only because I know there's no ATC like around, I'm not gonna actually do anything. But I think it's better to actually practice. Why is it that these lights always looking terrible in these things, man? I don't know, why is it always looking terrible? Is it me? I'm gonna put myself off webcam when it comes to the departure section of it. So we're going on Alpha 1. I know Trinidad so much, right? Obviously, I always fly here. So we're going on to Alpha 1. This is on, there's Whiskey and then Zulu. So we're on Whiskey. Alright? And then going on to Alpha. Alpha is over there. Like this entire taxiway over there is Alpha taxiway. And then going on to Alpha 1. Such a nice sunset departure here. Absolutely wonderful. Oh yes, wonderful. All I have to do now is just get my get the track arrow, but I'm waiting until I actually change my memory, my RAM stick. So when that RAM stick comes, when it arrives, then I'm gonna actually go into all of that. Yeah, when it arrives. I'm on Flightsim if anybody asking actually. Alright, so this is Alpha 1 over there. And then, should I do a full length takeoff? That's just gonna take a little bit more time as well. And I mean, I'm not as terribly. We just gonna take off.
Approaching 10. Alright.
PMDG, man. I'm pretty sure everybody's waiting for PMDG, man. So I'm just gonna make some calls. And then 804, 737 Max, Trinidad traffic, Maryland 804, Max, design of 110, departure. Alright, there we go. I like our Direct X12, like you see this is Direct X12 lighting, you could tell like the lighting and everything is there in the Direct X12. Gorgeous.
On runway 10.
Alright. Direct X12 lighting alone looks that great. I don't know why they have me to go left, actually because of POS. Alright, so let's just stop here. Let's get the brakes on. Brakes on. Flaps is checked. We have to ensure everything else is all on, but we'll make sure the landing lights is on. Everything's all on. Make sure we're all good to go. Seems like we're good to go. Are we good to go? 5.9 on the trims, and make sure 5.9 on the trims. Okay, so we all fine, we all check and good to go. Alright, so let's get out of here, man. Alright, so we're gonna be climbing out on runway heading. Okay, so ready, so throttle forward, release the brakes, stick shake up forward, and press the toggle button. There we go. Alright, there we go. Absolutely wonderful, very seated. Goes forward. Now I'm gonna put myself off now. Alright, here we go, everybody. 70 knots. There we go. Once you reach 100 knots, you're gonna remove that stick shake forward. Nice. We have a bit of a crosswind, so I'm actually gonna run ahead into the wind there. Actually, should roll us into the wind as well.
V1.
hold it. A bit windy, but fine. Hold it, hold it. There we go. Yeah, it's a bit of a wing view there. I probably should have taken out like the overlay as well, but it's fine. Ooh. Anybody else waiting for the PMDG, man? Alright, let me just make sure. Somebody else probably must be waiting for PMDG. Okay, so let me put this on this, and then put this also on VNAV speed as well. We're climbing until we go up to 4,100 feet. Alright, because of terrain to the north. So let me put this on terrain actually. There we go. Absolutely wonderful. I mean, for now I can actually just put autopilot on, follow heading, and then VNAV. So here we go. 3,000 feet. See terrain to the north, very heavy. Alright. Yeah. Let me give you guys a bit of a wing view there as well. There we go. Come on. Alright, here we go. Here we go. There we go. It's going well there. And I think we have, by now we have to actually do the right hand turn by now. Yeah, we actually 4,300 feet already. Sorry, left hand turn, not right hand. There we go. So let's just direct, actually we can just go direct to M. Alright, there we go. Alright, actually why did I put out there? But get V nav, L nav. Put this back off. We don't have to take off procedures, yeah. And we're passing transition, so 5,000 feet. I'll check. Flaps is up, landing gear is up, and everything is all checked here, so we're good to go. I like the max that you can actually swap screens in. So if we put this and put this here, you can actually swap screen. Yeah. It's really nice, isn't it? Look at that, guys. Jesus. Especially with DirectX 12. I know some people have better like filters, but to be honest, like there's no way of. Alright, let me say that again. Like everybody's computer and stuff like monitor is, the lighting is different, so it's just terribly hard to always get a natural lighting by every single body. So sometimes you just have to be acceptable of whatever you have. And I'm like, okay, so if I put NVIDIA filters, it might not even make it all that great. So I'm like, why would I even hassle and do all of that? And every time you have an update, you actually have to delete all of that. You know what I mean? So I'm like, there's no point. Okay, so we're almost 10,000 feet actually. So let's go all the way up. Oh Jesus, that's what not to do. We will put this all the way up. Come on, scroll all the way up, all the way up to 3,500 feet. There we go. There we go. There we go. 3,005. Okay. Jeez. 10,005. Alright, climbing all the speeds. And actually put the landing lights off, actually. Oh, these lights can come off as well. Alright, we're fine. I don't want to run my mouth too much, but give me a quick second. I'm just trying to close some of my windows because you know mosquitoes in the Caribbean. Jesus Christ! Anytime we reach like after 6 o'clock, anytime we reach after 6 o'clock, you know mosquitoes just come and bite your ass. Yeah, but look at the natural light. All right, let me use my panorama just to make it a little bit easier, so you guys can actually see how nice it is. Jeez, like this is DirectX 12. To me, DirectX 12 with Microsoft 2020 and 2024 looks pretty much almost the same in my opinion. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the lighting looks really nice. So it's like, why do you have to do like more NVIDIA filters and all that kind of stuff? Like, I don't really see the point in doing all that. You know, that's just my opinion. I don't know. Anybody else have NVIDIA filters? Jeez, this is a nice view, man. I have to actually take out one of these things actually on the screen. You see these words and stuff from the DLS, because I have the DLSS swapper and I don't know, for some reason the DLSS swapper is just acting up a little bit crazy. I don't know what it's doing. I actually don't even freaking know what's it doing. What's the problem? Why is it acting up? But it's just freaking acting up. Yeah, I don't know. No freaking clue. But give me 1 second. Let me go close this window. Next thing, mosquitoes start to bite my ass. Alright, so I'm back. Yeah, I want you guys, I don't know. Let me see. Not much going on right now, but yeah. Alright, so let me see. Yeah, so yeah, tomorrow. But I've highlighted actually a few things I actually like about this whole PMDG, man. Honestly, like literally like a few things about it. Actually one of them just now. I like how the whole cabin, finally, like there's this cabin. Let me go in the cockpit and let me just explain. Jeez, there we go. Like now, you know, the EFB, obviously this is Ifly, but Ifly just here, like, you know, it's not like, I like Ifly, you know. I mean, obviously in the real world, people don't take the EFB and stick it here, but, you know, nowadays it's like moving around in the cockpit less is probably the better thing to do. You know, yeah, because like it takes up so much. Like, honestly, it takes up so much. So yeah, it's actually better off to actually not move around in the cockpit much. So if you the fact that PMDG now they actually have this thing over here, like with the PMDG, there's this screw, you know, the screw thing, and actually once you click that screw, like it pops up the EFB over here. That's probably one of the big part of I like about it. PMDG. So now like the EFB can actually go over there. That way now that makes things so much easier. Alright, let me go into the cockpit, the cabin. I don't know why every single time. I actually need to know how to input it. I need to know. Alright, yeah, when you press it, then actually. Alright, let me use my panorama instead of using. Yeah, so this actual box section here actually works with PMDG as well. To be honest, I don't even know this thing works. For the life of me, I've never actually checked. I don't even know if it's just a show and tell type of thing. I don't even know. I don't know. But yeah, this panel with everything over here actually works with, you know, it's just like lighting configuration and all kind of things like that. And PMDG, actually all of this stuff actually works. Like, you know, little things that you can actually move around in the PMDG 7 for 2024. Let me close this door. Now this obviously I don't think you can actually enter here, but in the Ifly you could definitely enter here. So that's really cool. What do you guys think about that? I know that's what the Ifly is, but that's not the PMDG. But I mean with the Ifly, that seems pretty cool. That's me, honestly. Like for me, I think that's really cool. Funny enough, I actually go into this only because I'm a half geek, really. And let's be honest, my fiance and I, we always in the clouds. Yeah, she and I are always in the clouds. We love to be in the clouds. So being on the plane, I be in the plane, the actual planes, you know, and just be walking up and down. You know, when I go into the bathroom, just staying there and just watching people, stretching my leg and actually feeling like I'm in like in a little hotel. I'll be having my drinks, walking in my little drink, going up and down. Like I'm not gonna stay uncomfortable in this stupid big box, right? I mean, it's not stupid, but you know what I mean. I'm not gonna stay there uncomfortable. Like, you know, you're gonna make yourself comfortable. So that's one of the things. And I like to sit down in the back seat, right here, anywhere around it, because I want. You see, when the plane, I want to see the wing. I love to see the winglets of planes. You know, my fiance, her favorite seat is, let me show you. Her favorite seat is over here. You see here, this is her favorite seat. So from here, she just goes straight into the bathroom. That is her favorite seat. Then she goes, like I say, straight into the bathroom. That is her absolute favorite seat ever. Well, actually, two seats she loves. This one, she loves this seat. She absolutely loves this seat, and she loves this seat on the plane. That is my fiance's two favorite seats ever. Ever. She don't mind her about passenger princess and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, she like passenger princess kind of stuff, but that is her favorite place. Her favorite place is in the clouds, in this seat, and in this seat. That is her favorite place. It's her two best seats. So that way it's easy access from here. You just go straight in the bathroom. So eat, drink, sleep, enjoy yourself, go straight in the bathroom. Bloop. Back on it. Yep. Easy business. That's what she like. You know, as easy as it comes. Definitely. Yeah. That's weird. And you open? Can I stretch my hand from all the way here and open a baggage from all the way here? They have some people with some very long, sticky hands like that, so I'm expecting that to be quite a normal thing. Anyways. Alright, so you guys, anybody here wants to be a pilot? I want to hear from somebody. Anybody here wants to be a pilot? Somebody here has to be a pilot. Somebody here actually wants to be a pilot. Somebody here have dreams on being a pilot. Somebody here likes flight sim. I don't know, but somebody. So whoever, somebody say so. I know you guys like to just stay and watch, but I'm sure there's something about all of this must be exciting. Well, actually, for a lot of women are like, they don't like complicated things. So all of these buttons and all these might be too complicated or too much for them. So that might not be something they're very interested in. Alright, so it seems like, let me see, oh, 777, sorry, not 777, AT76, and let me see, ATR, and then we also have KLM787. Okay, let me just show KLM787. So this is my sweet category. So here we have pilot is actually at 7,000 feet. The other one is at like 16,000 feet. And oh, somebody has just popped up there. Oh, Gerard. It's showing it in the FSLTL. Let me see what aircraft. He's in a 747 800, and the other one is that was A340 300 and AT76. You know what I've noticed with this? Oh, just give me a second. You know what I've noticed? You know what I've noticed? It takes the Ifly, not Ifly, but it takes a max so much time, in my opinion, to get to like high altitudes. I know they have a bigger engine and that, so it takes a little bit more energy. And obviously they have a little bit more passengers. The plane is a little bit bigger. From 160 passengers to 177. Depends on the configuration. So that, and some of the configuration can go up to 200 based on yeah, whatever they decide to do. So they want that configuration. That is. Okay, so at Antigua, I still have 181 to go. I'm thinking like that is Airbus. It's not Airbus. Just set up so at least that way it just makes it so much easier. Arrival, ooh, actually it's straight into runway 07. You are now runway 07, and where is it coming from? ANU? How's the ANU? Because that is Antigua, that's, oh, that's the airway. So I think we have to put this on plan mode. Plan, there you go, plan mode. And then we can actually see in Mali. And if I remember, is it B-gas? Nope, wrong one. So let's get back. Erase. 07 and let me see if I can remember. I think that it's Emali, Ilopo. Is if we're going to San Martin. Is it Midas? There is Midas. So you could do Midas and then go direct to Gates, right? So we could do that, right? And then so we take out Midas. Okay, so let me go Midas. Actually, so Gates and remove Midas and yeah, new as well. And do this. So I believe if we step, then it goes straight and then goes straight in. So I think we're all organized there. Yeah. Okay, so that is all set. Alright, so yeah, PMDG, man. Let me get to chatting a little bit about PMDG, man. Just give me a second, let me just get on my YouTube there for a second. I actually did make a video, but only because it's tomorrow. So. Nope. Go to my videos. Come on. Where's my videos? My videos. Come on. There we go. Let me just open this. Okay. So let me just show some of the things I actually really like about this. You know what? I think I'm actually going to put this screen up. Hello everybody, wherever you are in the world. Once again, thanks for watching on this video. And yeah, the PMDG 7 pre-release version, but as it very big fan since. So one of the things I liked about so here we are in and like about I was saying, the very good, and then the EFB would go on over here, so that's really nice. So I like that. Yeah, click on your stuff here and actually would see that there's quite a lot of detail over it. Into more. Next thing, I'm not going to be doing a full review, but you know it's really nice that you know the lighting and everything, you know, can be that lighting thing. I'm not going to I think the door, I think you can actually press on this button as well. Yeah, that's really nice. You can actually open this baggage, like how cool is that? You know, that's really cool in my honest opinion. Like, you know, now you could, like I say, some more immersion. That's really nice. Yeah. So now you have this section here with the data link and everything. Now you can actually get your log on and all that kind of stuff. You could actually put all of that stuff. So that's really nice. Now you have CPDLC available. So that's really cool. Finally, like, you know, we have that now implemented into the PMDG. So that's gonna be really exciting. Yeah, that's gonna be a nice one. Alright, so and also I would also notice as well that so many cool things about this PMDG, like honestly. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, so many cool things about this PMDG, man. I'm not gonna lie, I actually really like it. A bit dark here, so I apologize. Yeah, last flight before the big day, man. Then, yeah, I actually put Phillips as a pilot. So you guys understand, man. Anybody could be a pilot, man. Literally. Wait a second. Alright, so I'm here. Sorry about that. is it so dark in here? When I put a light on, it's like still pretty dark. I have to change all that. Yeah, so one of my friends did actually show me Discord like about the ATR livery. He's testing out the livery. He loves the ATR. Yeah. Anyways, right. So I was actually chatting up in front of another few friends of mine. And, yeah, having a good time. Oh, where are we going to right now? And why is my FPS just... Why is my FPS inside that it's just going down to the mud? Is it because of something else? I don't know. Could be that because of me opening up apps and things like that. So I'm not opening this. I think it's probably because of like I was opening up things there or whatever. Jesus. That probably just caused things to just escalate there. Come on, FPS, come back. It's like you cannot open up things at all. That's why I noticed, you know, when they're doing all this flight sim and stuff, you can't really do too many things at the same time. I hope I'm not cutting off as well. Oh god. Come on FPS, don't be this type of person. Come on. Don't do us that. What? Click here to unpause. Jeez. That's so weird. Yep, well that's the first of many. Let me just figure this out. Can't be some memory issue or something. It'd be that probably because I was doing too many things in the background. Definitely most likely is. My GP now actually all the way up. Oh. Yeah. You know how these things goes already. Start off good at the start, and then it just like crashes, so goes downhill from there. Usual. Yeah, usual thing. I hope I actually get a good landing in. What's that? Can't hear you, the video is louder. Jesus. Tell me the whole time. You know I have it on level 5? Which is weird. Do I have to actually put the actual audio? You tell me the whole time. Where's the audio mix? Okay. Let me get my filter stuff up. Is it louder? Oh, that's what you're saying. Oh, I see. Oh, gee. Open this. Come on. Let me see if I put this up a little bit more. Yeah. Alright, so I hope all of this a little better. Let me see. He's like, oh, did I take it down? Yeah, actually, yeah, I just put it on for a little bit. Like, you know, just too many people telling me things about it. Yeah, I did actually have it, so actually do. You know, communities, you know, the big world of. But I kind to be honest, like it seems like honestly with Flightsim, like all we're doing is buying a whole heap of planes, a whole heap of in the flight sim community, man, we're spending all our money on flight sim stuff, man. Like, I'm not even kidding. People be spending literally all their money. Now, you know what? This is pissing me off. I don't know if it's because I have the terrain thing. I don't know if that's the case. Cause why is it that my FPS just decided just going all the way down? Like, I think it's because like I opened too many things in the background, so that's why it just it just did that. Alright, so let me see how I can actually fix this situation now. See what I'm saying? When you do new, you know, when you do new things, you actually have to always test them multiple times. And I feel like I've been testing every single week. Just testing every single shit every single week. I don't like that. Alright, can I open up a new thing called, even if I open this, but why is it just degrade so much? On a real though, like, this shit doesn't happen like that. The only time that happens is when you actually click on too many things, you open too many things. I need to stop doing that. I need to stop opening up things outside of flight sim, because it just makes it just too difficult. Let me open up Lasso, and I don't think I do myself justice by putting